Hello and welcome to the Superintendent's Perspective. I'm Lisa Ayala with Edinburgh CISD Public Relations, and I'm joined by Dr. Mario Salinas, Superintendent of Schools. And we are right at the end of our school year. We've still got about 5-6 weeks, and so we're starting to vamp up our recruitment efforts. So last week, actually, we talked a little bit about the teacher job fair that's coming up and our pre-K3 program. Would you like to recap a little bit about that?
Yes. We got 5 weeks to the end of the school year. For all practical purposes, it's at the end of the year.
Yes.
The top 10% of our students at the high school graduates have been set.
Wow.
The valedictorian, salutatorian have been set. So for all practical purposes, we're at the end of the year. We graduate before you know it, we'll be graduating our seniors. One of the in preparation for. We've already started prepping for next year. We started registering students from the elementary to the middle, from the middle to the high. We are registering students for the 4 comprehensive high schools, Edinburgh North, Robert Vela, Edinburgh High School, and Economitas High School. Mm-hmm. We are in the process of registering for the Collegiate High School. Mm-hmm. We're nearing, we were hoping to recruit 200 students for that school. We're at about 175. We got about 25 more students, capacity for about 25 more students for that high school, for the collegiate high school. Most of the students are freshmen, some sophomores.
That's excellent.
Right. The other big part of the equation in getting ready for next year is the staffing of teachers.
Right.
As we speak today, we have, I believe, 53 vacancies in elementary, middle, and high. Mm-hmm. For teachers in all kinds of subject areas. We do have a job fair tomorrow at Robert Vela High School from 6 to 9, I believe, where we're going to be recruiting teachers. You were telling me this morning that there appears to be a lot of interest from our surrounding community. So hopefully we'll get a good turnout and we can get as many teachers as possible to hire, to get on board with us to get ready for next year.
And we are the highest paid salaries.
Salary-wise, our teachers are the highest paid in South Texas. That's probably why you say that there's a lot of interest based on what you've checked
on social
media.
Right.
Probably because we are the highest paid school district. One, number two, Edinburgh is a growing city. There's a lot of room for growth. There's subdivisions. Everywhere, southern part of Edinburgh, in the northern part of Edinburgh, in the western side of the city, in the eastern side of the city. There's subdivisions, pretty much any sector of the city, close to McAllen, northern reaches. And so there's places, and it's affordable.
And very attractive.
It's attractive. The wages are good. The university's here. The hospitals are here. McAllen is right next door. So it's attractive to many young families that want to come and be close to McAllen and have a good paying job. Hopefully, all those factors are the reason why there's so much interest in coming to teach in Edinburgh. The other thing is we're stable.
Yes,
we're a stable school district. We're not losing students. The instability of losing students, you got to let teachers go. You got to let staff go. In Edinburgh, we continue to grow. We've been growing for the last several years. We're at 34,000 plus. Last year, we're at right under 33,000, and next year we probably get to 35,000, maybe cross it. So we continue to grow. There's stability. We pay well. The university is here. We have partnerships with the university. There's large employers in Edinburgh.
Yes.
And so
courthouse,
people want to work in Edinburgh, and the fact that we pay more is probably attractive to many people that are in the teaching business.
We start out at $57,000 just starting pay, and that doesn't include the stipends and the different things that they will get paid when they do after school programs, et cetera. So I mean that's right out of college.
Starting pay $57,000. Let's say we get a child that goes to the university, get the teaching degree at 20.
Yes.
That's not unusual.
No.
Because students are graduating with associate degrees. Students are graduating with college hours due to the AP advanced placement classes.
Right.
Due to concurrent enrollment classes at the STC or UTRGV or some other higher institution of higher education. And so a child can graduate from college at 21. That's not unusual.
Right.
And the child, as they go to college, they may have been working at a restaurant as a help at the restaurant, or at HEB, or some local place, earning a couple of $1,000s a year. Now you come to Edinburgh and you teach.
Right.
Then let's say you teach at the elementary level. Starting pay this year was probably going to go up for next year. Starting pay this year is $57,000, and let's say you tutor twice a week for the STAR test. Let's say that $30 an hour. You multiply that over the course of a year. That's $3,000.
Yes.
So that's $60,000. Let's say you sponsor a UIL team. That's $3,000. So now we are at $63,000. And let's say you decide to help in summer school. That's another $4,000. So you, a 21-year-old first year could be earning close to $70,000.
Wow, that goes right towards you're breaking the cycle of poverty.
Breaking the cycle of poverty. Many of these students that come into our system, their parents combined don't earn $12,000 combined.
Right. That's right.
And so you got this child coming in here and taking advantage of everything that we offer as far as trying to make, trying to earn a good living. A 21-year-old, 1 year experience can earn almost $70,000.
Wow, that is
first year, no experience, and so it's attractive.
Yes.
And then it appears that the state legislature is the new this legislative session, a priority is teacher salary. So they give us more money. We just pass that down to our teachers.
They'll benefit.
We're already
more.
ahead of the ballgame.
That's right.
So I believe the next nearest school district, as far as wages, is, and I'm not going to mention it here, but they're about $1,500 less.
Wow.
Starting pay. So so we got a teacher job fair tomorrow. We have around 53 vacancies. We anticipate, and a lot of them are retirees they're retiring at the end of the year. We anticipate another 50 from here to the end of the school year for people that are going to be retiring. So we'll be hiring teachers from here to probably until school starts next year.
That's right. Excellent. Wow. Well, that's terrific. And so along with that, we've got our pre-K3 program, right? When that's it's a new initiative for you, fairly new. It's two years old.
Relatively new when you consider that the age of our school district is 100 plus years. We've been around 100 plus years.
Right.
We're not an experimental charter school. We're trying to experiment what works, what doesn't work. As they're adding grades. They've never taught ninth grade, but let's see if it works.
Right.
We're not experimenting with children. We've been around 100 years. We know what we're doing.
That's right.
The 3-year-old program, full day. 4-year-old program, full day. It's relatively new, 2 years old. It's become very popular. Parents are very attracted to those programs. We anticipate continued growth because one of the local charter schools is shutting down their pre-K program. We anticipate we'll probably get some of those.
That's right.
So we continue to stress that program. We're going to make it the top. We want to make it one of the top programs in South Texas and the state. For early childhood education. And we're partnering, and I don't want to mention it now in this episode, but later. We've got a partner that's going to help us get there from higher education partner to get our 3-year-old. Right, big announcement that's coming down the road. So that's going. We also have brand new to Edinburgh a full-scale after-school program.
That's right.
They're also very popular to the parents. We have 6,000 or 7,000 students are participating. I'm not talking the athletics.
Right. No.
I'm not talking middle school or high school athletics. I'm not talking middle school or high school fine arts. I'm talking after-school programs, UIL, other co-curricular activities, clubs, and things like that.
Right, including tutoring,
I'm not even talking tutoring. I'm just talking after-school programs for children that want it. And it's become popular. Parents want it. Parents that work till 5, it's very convenient for them, and it's not babysitting. It's a high quality environment after school where the children are learning mathematics, they're learning science, they're learning technology, they're learning esports, They're learning
Aquatics,
robotics,
spelling.
dictionary skills,
Mhm.
listening skills, poetry, and on and on and on.
Yeah.
Very, very popular, and it's another one of these strategies that we use to combat poverty.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
the foundational principle in Edinburgh. Solve the poverty situation in South Texas, in the Valley, in Edinburgh. You have good, high quality teachers. Is that good to fight the cycle of poverty? Yes. You have high quality early childhood programs. Is that something that we can use to fight poverty?
Yes.
Yes. A high quality after school program where we have small ratios of teachers to students. Is that something that can help students break out of cycle of poverty? Yes.
Yes.
And on and on and on. So yes, it's extremely popular. I know we had about a month ago we had a esports tournament that Robert Vela, some of your staff may have been there.
Yes.
For elementary.
Yes.
Hundreds of kids.
Hundreds of kids
yelling. I mean, organized chaos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hundreds of kids really having a good time, and they don't know that they're learning a skill.
That's right. They're having so much fun.
They're having a lot of fun with the esports, but they don't know they're learning technology.
That's right.
They're
coding,
learning technology at the same coding,
that stuff.
And that jargon that comes with technology and what they do with that sport. So they're learning and at the same time having a lot of fun.
That's right.
It's very popular. It's become very popular, and there's and then we did the high schools and the middle schools the following week. It's at one of the local high schools. So yes, it's we continue to grow. We continue to try to get better at what we do, whether it's teaching in the classroom, whether it's early childhood education. We're continually exploring ways to get the most out of those programs for our children. We're encouraging more participation for the after-school programs. We believe in it 100%. And we continue to try to find high-quality teachers for our students. Just like I'm a parent, I want high-quality teachers teaching my children.
And that's the other thing. High quality means we have teachers doing every single one of our after-school programs.
That's correct.
So
we don't
that's
have
important.
Part-time students from the university. We have certified teachers leading our after-school programs.
That's right. That's right.
So,
yeah. And now this is an interesting time of year also, and a very important time of year because we go into STAR testing, correct?
They're testing right now as we speak. We started testing yesterday, as a matter of fact, for the third grade reading and language arts. And we today was at the elementary, English 1 at the high school, and English 1 at the middle school. And the 8th grade English language arts also yesterday. Today we did at the 4th grade language and reading, RLA, and then in the middle school we did 7th grade English and reading, and at the high we did, I believe, at the high school
English and English 1, I think.
English 1. That's right.
So,
English 1, and tomorrow and on and on. We're gonna be testing for the next 2 weeks.
wow.
For the state exams. It's a necessary evil in Texas. You got to test for the state exams, and the state of Texas grades you.
Yes.
That's what they used to grade you. Not anything else. Not UOL, not at school, not early childhood programs, not AP advanced placement program, not concurrent enrollment programs. The bulk of our grade that the state uses to grade a traditional public schools is the STAR test. The bulk of it, not all of it.
Right. And so that's what we are. And this year is a little bit different because we go into online testing.
That's another thing. 100% online, first time ever. That the children take the test 100% online. Now envision this. You got an 8-year-old third grader taking a 45, a long test. I don't know how many questions. I know it's a long test because nobody gets to look at the test.
Sure.
It's a very long test. A writing test at the same time. He's talking 8-year-old.
Yes.
And in talking to the principals, these 8-year-olds were finishing at 4 o'clock, at 4:30, at 5 o'clock. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
From 8:30 to 5.
That is a long day.
8-year-old.
Yes.
And it's all online.
And that means their keyboard.
It's online. Everything's online. The essays online. The answers are online, etc. So yes, it's a new thing. 100% online.
Wow. Well, we will see how all that goes. Hopefully, it will go very well.
Hopefully, we're hoping that everything. The principals feel confident, but hey, we need to wait for it's a new test.
Right,
so.
right. So that'll be something. All right. Well, that's what we've got for this week's edition. We have a whole lot more to talk about in terms of recruitment, and we'll continue doing that next week. Until then, we want to thank all of you for joining us on this week's Superintendent Perspective. And as always, stay healthy and stay safe.